Joanne, first of all, just tell us your daughter's story and how we got to tonight.
So my daughter was 24. We were living in Australia. She got diagnosed with a brain tumour. She didn't want to die in Australia, so we brought her home to die. We lost everything, bankrupt, lost the house, everything, homeless. But we've managed to pull it together. She was with her family and friends when she passed away in St Leonard's Hospice. And ever since then, I've just had it on my mind. We needed to change things for people going through any types of treatments. So that's why we're here tonight. Yeah, she really struggled with her self-confidence, the way she looked, the weight gain and the weight loss. With her being a model in Australia, it really affected the way she felt about herself. So.
And I think I read it was things like when she was receiving medical treatment, just take your top off.
Yeah,
and
take your
stuff
top off. And it wasn't so much taking your top off, it was she couldn't get close to fit her with her weight gain. She was sore and she couldn't bend her legs and things like that. And people didn't recognise her as the person she was, and they were all pitying her and stuff, and she hated it. And when she went for treatments, like you say, she would take her clothes off, and it just stripped her of who she was. She wasn't the bubbly Emily we all knew. It was like being taken bit by bit all the time. She had a saying, she said to me, "Mum, I have to live every day. I only die once, and I need to live every day." She felt like she couldn't live properly with the way she felt and looked at herself.
So this was the inspiration then for
Yes.
you and Claire to create a new brand of clothing, which you're launching tonight. Claire, tell us about that.
Yes, so we're launching tonight. The launch is Warpaint. It's fashion for the fight, for the warrior within. So basically, it's a range of clothing where if you are going through treatment, we always say if you are going camping, you're going to go outdoors. If you're going through treatment, you will come to Warpaint, and that's our aim, to get it globally known as that. So basically, when you're going for treatment, I mean, I myself am having treatment at the moment for breast cancer, and that was indefinitely, and I have to go every 3 weeks and have injections into my thighs. So we created trousers where you don't have to get undressed and dressed in front of anybody, or the nurses don't have to pull a curtain round. So basically, we just unzip the zip in the seam and have my injection, and then I go on my way. And so it's not just for cancer, we have a friend going through dialysis who's always cold. We've created a jumper for her, what she can wear while she's having a treatment, and still enable access into the areas where the nurses and the medical staff need to be. And most of our clothes are made with plastic zips, so they can go into the scanners with them, aren't they?
MRI scanner, yeah.
We aim in the future to work with a C-cell fabric, which aids recovery because it's got iodine in. So there's lots in store for the future, isn't there? This is only just the beginning, isn't it?
We've also got a top that's got a tourniquet inside, so it's going to save the NHS millions, because at the moment they're using throwaway tourniquets. So if you have one of our garments on, you go in, unzip, pull the tourniquet, get your bloods done, and you've gone. And it stays in the garment itself. So it's revolutionary, really. That's what we've been told by some medical
staff saying,
that it's going to change the way they administer certain medications as well.
And the way drugs are going now, a lot more, especially along the lines of chemotherapy drugs, are going to be administered through the thigh, even men. So at the moment it's Phesgo and Herceptin for breast cancer, but there is more treatments coming out what need to be in these areas, and the nurses are saying, it's absolutely fantastic. Blood taking tops also, Joe, haven't we? Where you don't have to take your top off. Some people have to take the cardigan off, then they roll the sleeves up. With our tops, you can just go in, unzip, have your bloods taken, you're on your way, and then you can go out for a nice meal, take the grandkids to the park in clothes that look lovely, stylish, comfortable, and just still feel you, because I know I still feel me when I've got my trousers on when I go for my treatment. So
we've also got a jumper which we've called the loci, because loci means location on the body, and at the front it's got a pouch, and it's got a modesty pouch inside, so if you've got a stoma bag or a peg feed or anything in the abdomen area, you just unzip it and you can empty your stoma bag without even taking your top off. You don't have to lift it up.
That's amazing.
A lot of people say to us, they've got to get the jumper under the chin, then they've got to bend up. But with the modesty, you can actually wear it and you wouldn't even know you've got it on.
Well, look, good luck with the launch tonight. You've obviously got everything covered. Or not, depending on what
depending on what time you're here.
But we wish you all the best with the launch of Warpaint.
That's so lovely.
Thank you for talking to YorkMix. Cheers.
Cheers.